Hi everyone. My business PC Magic has picked up an interesting build that I'm going to be doing, so I thought I'd run a bit of, well, maybe a series of videos on it. In a nutshell, I'm transferring the contents of this case, which is quite lovely, over into an InWin 909. In the process, adding a custom water loop. We've got a 360 EK rad here and a 240. It's obviously a bit thicker than the 360. Two absolutely beautiful Bitspower water blocks for his Galax Hall of Fame 1080 GTXs. I mean, it's a lovely looking build to start with, and actually putting water blocks on those cards was almost a shame because they look so good from stock. But I've got to say, sorry about that bad cameramanship. These are quality, but they are so heavy. I don't think I've ever handled anything quite so heavy in regards to the cooling department, if I'm honest. So two of those to go on, and obviously designing the loop and whatnot. There's some more hardware to come. There's a monoblock for the CPU and the VRMs on his Z170 Sabertooth S. It's got a 6700K in it at the moment. From what I've heard, achieves reasonable overclocks on lower voltages. So it'll be interesting to see what that can do. It's an undelidded chip. A stock chip, I should say. Undelidded. So that's all going to be transferred across. I'm advising getting something better than the DDR 2400 GL RAM that's in there. Preferably some Trident Z high frequency RAM, simply because it's got the B-die Samsung IC chips on it, which will overclock better than pretty much anything else. On my build I've got some E-dies which are lovely, but the B-dies are what really I think should go into this build. So I'll do a couple more videos. I'll probably actually sort of review a few of these parts. We'll definitely review the case, review the water blocks, and the pump and the loop and everything that goes with it. We'll be using probably Bitspower nickel coloured fittings for it. Going to be using flexible tubing, but as straight as possible. I only just received all this, so I haven't really done much mental mapping yet, but it's very tight with the thickness of this radiator for the bottom down here where the graphics cards will be. With the blocks, they'll be thinner, so that might be room enough. Very tight at the back for the 360 with fans and the rad pump res. So first thing I'm going to try is the fans, rad, and this has got the mounts to go on. So maybe I could attach that to the other side of the rest. Just have enough clearance here. Yeah, there's a couple of different combinations and ways things can be done there. The other option was to rivet out the hard drive bay section at the top and put it there. It won't look as pretty. It could potentially be mounted here, only the graphics cards are going to be too long, so that's not an option. So if there's clearance here, it can go down the bottom. But stay tuned, I'll do another vid.